What's going on, people? This is Shokio, and obviously this video is about GTA Online. Now, this thing is just a mess, an utter, complete clusterfuck. But I'm not telling you anything you guys don't already know, or at least most of you. But for those of you who don't know, this online is virtually, essentially broken. Absolutely broken. Now, I'll be the first to say this online is fun as hell when it is working. I'm having a blast when I'm having a good day on here, right? When I can actually connect, when the friend invite system is working, the crew invites, when I could join to games no problems, and when I go into the games, the missions like this, when it's working, it's great fun. But that's the problem. The majority of the time, this stuff is not working, at least in my experience. Now, first off, most of the time you won't even be able to actually go online. It'll say Rockstar's cloud services are unavailable at this time. Please try again later, yada yada, stuff like that. So when you finally get in and whatnot, right, then sometimes you have to, sometimes your character will be erased. This game is actually erasing people's characters, erasing their progress. This is my second level 13 character right now, which isn't that bad because I've actually seen a lot of people who have had their characters deleted 5 times, 6 times, characters who are in their 20s deleted. But it even pissed me off when I was level 13. And then sometimes when you're going into the whole mission selection thing, like I was just at the screen and everything. Sometimes when you try to exit out of the a lobby or whatever with some group of people I'm playing with, like right here, sometimes the online will freeze. You have to turn the game off, boot it back up. Some people are losing their money. Some people are losing their $3,500 dollar apartments. Absolutely crazy. Ridiculous. People losing their cars. Now, Rockstar, I can understand, right, connectivity issues, because a lot of people are trying to get in at the same time. But I can understand that when it's day 1 and even day 2, right? But this is no longer day 1, day 2. This is how long has this game been out? The online has been out for a long time, a long while now. You see what I'm saying? We should not be having these connectivity issues anymore. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But outside of being, I'll give you that, Rockstar. I'll give you that. Okay, so connectivity problems, a lot of people trying to log on at the same time, right? Okay, I'll give you a pass on that, Rockstar. But what does that have to do with having our characters deleted? What does a lot of people getting on have to do with our characters being deleted, our cars not being the same? I mean, one time I logged on and my character had a different pair of pants. Another time I logged on, I put on a mask, and all of a sudden my character became bald-headed. What is up with this online, Rockstar? See, it is apparent, connectivity issues aside, it's apparent that this game wasn't ready. And I don't understand how this game sells, GTA 4 sold what? 24 million units, right? You have one of the most recognizable IPs in gaming history, in the gaming industry, Rockstar. You knew this game was going to sell like crack, right? You saw the day 1 sales, which was 16 million across the PS3 and 360. You had 2 weeks to launch your online, and you still weren't ready. That doesn't make any sense to me. You had 5 years and 2 weeks. You could have stress tested your servers this whole entire time, but apparently you decided not to. And you don't really seem to be in a rush to fix these problems, which is the biggest thing I don't understand. You made your money back 1,000-fold day 1 on this game. You should be hiring every network engineer in the freaking world to get this mess up and running, but you guys don't seem like you're trying that hard. Now, yes, while I'm having fun and playing online, I have this thing in the back of my mind, like, man, my character could be gone at any minute. I don't want to play a game having to worry about my progress being gone. Plain and simple, and it is really hard to focus on this race right now as I'm doing a commentary, ranting. I just don't understand it. And just kind of ties in with what I said about, GTA being overhyped and overrated, because even when people do get online and play the online, I see a lot of people saying it's not fun, like Hard 8. A lot of people are mad over this connectivity issues. The online isn't what they thought it'd be. I told y'all. Now, me personally, it's impressed me, but I've seen a lot of people who are, hyped as hell for GTA disappointed in this online. But it's very fun to me when it's actually working. That's just my opinion, how I see it. I'm actually enjoying the multiplayer. Oh crap, more than I did. Oh god, I died. More than I did the single player. But another thing, and this is the last point I'm going to make. I think it's kind of jacked up how we pay $60 for a game with the promise that the online is going to come in 2 weeks, and really the online really isn't here. I mean, for a lot of people, they're not going online because either they can't connect or their characters are getting deleted and they're tired of starting over. So essentially for them, the online isn't even here. But another unfair thing is how Rockstar puts out this game, excludes the multiplayer for 2 weeks, so they get all these great 10 out of 10 review scores, for the single player, and then the multiplayer comes out and it's the worst multiplayer ever experienced in gaming history. You see what I'm saying? It is the worst multiplayer opening ever. Now let me ask you, Rockstar, elitists, whatever you guys want to call yourselves, let me ask you guys this. If the online launched in the state that it was, the same day as the actual game release, do you think it would have got all the praise it would have gotten? Do you think it would have got all the great review scores it would have gotten? Do you think it would have gotten all the sales it would have gotten? Now, it still would have sold a crap ton, of course. But would it have gotten every last sale that it got now if the online was the way it is right now? No. So do you guys see the point I'm making here? I think it's just kind of jacked up, and Rockstar is just kind of sneaky how they delayed this online. They knew it wasn't ready, and they knew this online would have drugged down their freaking review scores and sales, right, if it was their day one. So basically, they have this sitting 97 score and all these other great scores, on Metacritic and all these sites and stuff, and the online comes out and is broken. We pay $60 for half a game. Now the single player is very extensive. It is a, I guess you could say a full game in itself, but it's still not what was not all what was promised. We were also promised a multiplayer. The multiplayer came out. It's not really even actually out right now. You see what I'm saying? It's really just bull. So Rockstar pretty much just pulled one over everybody, just pulled wool over everybody's eyes. Yes, that's right. Review our single player. Multiplayer comes out. Do you think any of these reviewers are going to retract their scores? No, but I do see a lot of gamers actually trading this game in. I've seen a lot of videos on Facebook of people throwing this game in the trash can. Now, sure, most of them actually got it out of the trash can after they, after they're done with the video, but people are raging and people are not happy. I think it's jacked up, Rockstar, how you had 5 years to prepare for this. 5 years and 2 weeks. You knew how many people were going to be on here. You could have stress tested your servers. There's no reason why this online should be as broken and terrible as it is. Absolutely ridiculous. There is no excuse for this, and nobody should really be defending Rockstar for this. So those are my thoughts, y'all. Once again, join Mop Gang, by the way. Joining Mop Gang is the only way you can be safe on these GTA streets. Join Mop Gang. It is the biggest gang on GTA 5 right now. If you want to be safe, join Mop Gang. That's the only way you can guarantee your safety. This is a gang ran by me and the Omega Loser. So bang, join Mop Gang. But that's it for this video, y'all. Oh, link down below in the description, by the way. That's it for this video. I'll see you fools later. Peace.